Okay, my biggest regret. I don't know if it's really a regret necessarily. It's just something that I wish I had done earlier in my life. So I came out as bald this year, and that was something I'd been hiding for like my entire life up to this moment. And I got my autoimmune disorder called alopecia when I was like 18 months old, so it wasn't my entire life. But I guess I just regret, not being myself earlier. It's caused me a lot of like insecurity and kind of unhappiness in my life. And now that I am free of that burden, my life is so much better. One day led to the next day, and I just kept not wearing my wig. So, and then finally I got the courage to, post something on social media of me without my wig on. And then from then on, it was like I just had great support from my friends. It was a really positive experience. No negative responses.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Were you nervous first time?
Oh yeah, the first day of school, like, I was like hyperventilating in my car. I had to make my mom like pull off to the side of the road for like 5 minutes because I like could not control, like I was shaking. And then it was like walking down the hallways. I mean, people looked, but at the same time, no one really cared, which was like awesome. It was scary. It was really scary.
Mm-hmm. Has anyone ever said anything mean to you about it?
I mean, maybe like one person in the high school. I have had some weird experiences with people coming up to me. Over the summer, like, I had a lot of people come up and talk to me. Like, most of them were good things, but there was this one time where I was in Block Island, and we were walking around like the really rich part of Block Island where there were like all these yachts. And there was this like really drunk man, and he was with his friend, and he saw my head. He like looked at me, and then he tripped on the boardwalk, and he almost like fell down. His friend like caught him, and they were like 45 years old. But the friend was like, "Yo, are you okay, bro?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was just looking at." And then he literally just pointed at me, and I was like standing there like, "Hi," like I can see you looking at me. And then I started walking away, and out of like I could hear them still talking, and he said, "I would never let my daughter do that." It didn't make me feel like sad or bad. It just made me feel angry. I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of looks, definitely. And some people who are like, "Do you have cancer?" I've had one little girl come up and ask me that. Then I got connected through a series of different people and coincidences to this to this like photographer and this campaign, which is called the See Us campaign, which is like they do a lot of different things, but this specific campaign was about alopecia. And then I had the photographer I met there like a few weeks later came up and photographed me at my house.
You noticed that like people with alopecia are like similar in personality to you?
Totally. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like you're meeting a long lost twin. And like all bald kids, or especially bald girls, we live the same life. It's like we, get diagnosed, we have to wear wigs, sometimes we go on weird diets, like we try everything, shots in the head, like we all go through the same process. The bullies, like the insecurities, all that fear, and like being able to relate to someone like that for the first time was insane.
And you're Buddhist too.
Yep. Yeah, so...
Does that have anything to, like, what do you...
Well, actually, I got alopecia so I could be a monk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's my life goal. No, I'm kidding. I was raised in the Nichiren Buddhist tradition, but not really raised like I had to practice, just my mom was, and then I sometimes did. And I do every day, so I...
So you really did take to it?
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, it took a while for me to figure it out for myself, but... It's okay, so you chant a mantra. Mm-hmm. My mantra, which is the Nichiren Buddhist mantra, is Nam-myo Horenge Kyo, and it means like a lot of different things, so it's really hard to translate.
Does that mean anything like specifically to you?
Well, I mean, it's like it's faith, and like I go to meetings, and I do activities, and I meet people. It's something that like grounds me in a community, but also like the benefits of the actual religion. I feel the benefits.
Do you think that like dating and romance is different in any way?
I thought it would be, but it's not. I mean, I think now people are kind of seeing me for the person that I really am, and like it adds to my personality in a way that's weird, because if I had hair, I feel like shaving off all my hair would be something I would do. which is so weird to think about because it's like I've been hiding this really cool part of me for my entire life, and because I thought, you know, oh, people won't like me or I won't get like a relationship, but now it's kind of like adding to my personality, adding to like all the things I have to give, and people now see me for who I really am, so I don't have to hide anything anymore in a relationship, which is really nice. I mean, I'm excited to play Ultimate Frisbee in the spring because I feel like I will be the scariest person on the field, definitely. I'm gonna, during states, I'm gonna get like a temporary tattoo of a devil right there. Just like right there, so like I'll like look at people and they'll see the devil.
So you would never go back?
Never. Like the wig is like a trap. That's how I think of it. So no, I would never do that.